that you are here and I am blessed with you. So many tried and tried to break us down, but we held on, that's why we're still around. I believe in you and you believe in me. Say nothing stays the same, but our love will remain to pass the test of time. Just as long as I am yours and you are mine. They say nothing stays the same, but our love will remain to pass the test of time. Just as long as I am yours and you are mine. They say nothing stays the same, but our love will remain.
TS1, 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 TS1.
People are gonna talk about this love that we found, and other people gonna try to get you down. But I don't care what people say, I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play, 'cause this your love is here to stay. Oh, I don't care what people say, I'm gonna love you anyway. No, I don't care about the games they play, 'cause this your love is here to stay. People who love to talk will always have something to say, and it don't matter what you do, they gonna talk anyway. Some of them wanna run off their mouth. You're my girl, are you run the route? So step up and go and flaunt your clout, and if them come in your yard, just run them out. 'Cause I don't care what people say, I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play, 'cause this your love is here to stay. And all the haters gonna hate, that's what haters do. So all the hate they gonna hate, don't let it get to you. They gonna do what they wanna do, so just do what pleases you. Long as you know your love is true, I won't leave, I'm gonna stay right here with you. 'Cause I don't care what people say, I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play, 'cause this your love is here to stay. No, I don't care what people say, I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play, 'cause this your love is here to stay. People are gonna talk about this love that we found, and all the people gonna try to get you down. But I don't care what people say, I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play, 'cause this your love is here to stay. No, I don't care what people say, I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play, 'cause this your love is here to stay. Oh, I don't care.
back, and as promised, we've got a special guest. Special guest, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hey, good evening, world. Good morning, world. Good afternoon, world. Good whatever time of the day, wherever you are on this big, wide globe. My name is DeVaré, and I'm happy to have you listening to what I've got to say. Brother, what do you say? We're going to entertain them this evening or what?
Oh, always got them vibes flowing. Always.
All right, so let's do this, man. Let's do this.
Sick. So, for the people who don't know, you're a reggae artist and you're based in Jamaica. Is that correct?
Yeah, the main base is in Jamaica, but the truth about it is that I'm international because I travel. I've been to England twice. You know, I get around a little bit, but yeah, this is home.
Yeah, home.
Jamaica
back home.
is home.
You're in Jamaica now. I was just speaking off air there. You just tell me a little bit about the weather out there today. Got a bit of rain and wind over there, bit of cool breeze.
Yeah, we got a nice little breeze. Where I live, it's close to the ocean, so we generally have a nice sea breeze coming in. But on this day, we've got a bit of overcast and some rain coming out of the hills, so it's a little bit cooler than the general day. Let me see. If I was to go Celsius, I'd say about 25, 27 Celsius. But somewhere 77, 78 Fahrenheit, something like that.
Well, that's still warm. We're getting -3 here at the moment, so it's pretty cold here. We're getting a bit of snow. Yeah, exactly. I tell you what, I used to be able to handle it well, but I went to Jamaica on my honeymoon a couple of years ago, and ever since I've been to Jamaica, I can't actually handle the cold anymore. So it's.
Oh Lord, man, let me tell you, I've got island blood, bro. The cold is just not for me. It's not like I can't tolerate it if I had to, but then my mind is gonna always be like, get to where it's warm. Just hurry up and get to where it's warm.
Yeah, that's it, innit? That's it. Can't fault you. But just as you were saying there, obviously you're based in Jamaica, but you call yourself like an international reggae artist. You've been around, you've explored a lot. So can you tell us a bit more about the gigs you've been on around Europe?
Well,
and stuff?
actually, it's not so much gigging. What happened is when I was younger, my grandmother filed for my father and all his kids under 21, and I qualified.
Right.
So I had the opportunity to go to the USA, right?
Yep.
But here's the thing. Remember I just said home is where the heart is?
Yeah.
So for me, Jamaica was always home. So of the 30 years that I spent in the U.S., halfway there, I started to reintegrate myself.
Yeah.
I wanted to be home. I wanted to have a real deep root connection. So I set up shop, so to speak, back in Jamaica. So put it like this now. My kids are big. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So my hands are a little bit untied, so I can up and come to Jamaica. And musically now, why I took so long to answer this question, because I'm answering you multifolded, right?
Yep.
So what happens is musically, I dedicate myself to music strictly out of Jamaica, brother. I don't do music anyplace else. You will not see me behind a microphone in any other place except in Jamaica.
Sick. So is there any real reason for that, or is it just like you say, because that's the roots, isn't it? That's the home, that's where the vibe is.
That you hit the nail right on the head, brother. That's the authenticity. Here's what it is for the layman. For who knows music would understand it, but for the layman, this is how it works.
Yeah.
When you're playing music off of a chart, you're reading and playing.
Yeah.
It's a different feel from when you're playing from feel only.
Oh, absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
No,
so you get that authentic reggae feel and the authentic reggae sound only from Jamaica. You will never, I don't care who you are, you will never get it from any place else. No, that bars England, because my style of music, that rock steady, that lovers rock, as a matter of fact, rock steady wasn't born in Jamaica, you know. I'm not going to claim something that's not ours.
Yeah.
Rocksteady, which is a branch off of the reggae music itself, was born in London, England.
London, yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so you will get that there. You have some not only Jamaican musicians, I'm not going to lie, not only Jamaican musicians, but you have some musicians that play off of feel and play off of ear in England. Yeah. But I don't think it's really like that anyplace else.
No, I mean, you're right there. Like you say, you play a lot of feel, and like I was just listening to a couple of your tracks there that we're just playing to the listeners, and it's quite based around love. Is it like so? I mean, is there a storyline behind that? Is there a certain woman tugging on DeVaré's heartstrings, or?
No, not necessarily. What happened with me is I get inspired. I have a gift that I interpret what I see and what I hear with a different thing. It's almost like I interject myself into the situation.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily mean it's a personal situation. Personal because I've experienced it. I either saw it or heard it or felt it on some level. But generally speaking, in my songs, I never talk about myself.
Right. So it's more of what you've seen and your perspective on things.
Yeah. It's my perspective on what goes on around me. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's real interesting, and I'm really glad, obviously, you said that, because obviously a lot of other artists like prefer to obviously talk about themselves, what they're going through. That's how they find inspiration. So it's good getting your perspective and how you find your inspiration and stuff like that. It's good with hearing that. So
But I'm gonna tell you a secret, Prod. I'm gonna tell you a secret.
All right, go on then.
I don't look for inspiration, it looks for me.
Yeah.
It comes wherever and whenever, and it takes over anything that I'm doing. It's almost like I can't focus.
No,
It's
I
as if,
understand.
for instance, I'm sitting over my favorite plate of food, right? And I just can't taste this food.
Yeah.
I'm eating, and it's like I'm not here. I zone out, I space out, or whatever, because this thing is blocking and it's knocking on the door really hard. Hey, me, over here. Hello, I pay attention over here, and that's how it is. So that is how my gift came. You understand?
No,
But
I do
most
understand
other people know. Yeah, man. They go to the studio, they listen to a beat, they build a vibe around the beat, and they write something to it. I never got that gift.
Yeah.
Never
No,
got that
I
one.
totally feel it. I find as well, like, a lot of the time, because I produce music myself mainly, it's more like rap, UK rap, grime stuff. But I found, like, I produce my best stuff when I've just woken up on the morning and, like, you know, you got loads of million things rushing through your head. And, like, for me, like, I just have to get in the studio and I'll just be in here for, like, half a day and, like, I'll come out with my best stuff then. So I suppose it's a similar kind of thing.
It's the similar kind of thing. You know what? Yesterday, what you just said is almost that you spent the day in my body. Bro,
Yeah.
I woke up and I had this drive, okay? When I opened my eyes, it was way too early. I didn't care. I decided that if this is what it is, I'm going to go to the studio and I'm going to sit there and wait until everybody get there. And the moment I got in, it's like I was rushing to get into the booth.
Yeah.
2 takes. One of them was fixing like words that don't pronounce clearly over a microphone, words with a K in it or words with a P in it or something like that. Like if you're going to say hope, you have to pronounce the P. Or if it doesn't, it sounds like you say hope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so with experience, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 2 takes, Prod, 2 takes. That's all it was. And the song is like, I don't know if there's anything that is perfect on earth, but if there is, that song is.
Yes, I can't wait to hear that. So when will that be out then? Can we get a listen to that sometime?
I give you, here's what. Because it's for the fans, I'll definitely give you. Okay?
Yes,
So here's how that song goes. Here's how the lyrics goes. It goes like this. Listen to the cry of people in the street. There's a frown on the face of everyone you meet. They're saying that times have changed and this whole world is rearranged. But you just can't feed your family on minimum wage. Yet you go to work every day, knowing you already spent your pay. You cling real tight to home, even though you know your pocket's broke. But you better not laugh, man, this ain't no joke. You can't let go. You can't let go. Yeah. That's the vibe right there.
Sick. There you go. It doesn't get any more exclusive than that. Big up for that, man. I think the listeners enjoy that one.
Yes, brother. You don't know, yeah, man.
Sick,
But that's what you're talking about. When you follow that, whatever it is that's leading you in that way, you get your best stuff. That's just how it is.
Absolutely, yeah. Like, you can't force the sauce, I like to say, is one of my...
No, bro, you can't. It comes out all fuddled dull. It doesn't come out right, man.
No, absolutely, yeah. You've got to go with the vibe at the time. Like, so it's the same. Like when you try and produce multiple genres. Sometimes, like, I like to produce reggae. It's my love. So I'll try and produce reggae, but sometimes you can't because you end up producing rap. Or sometimes it's the opposite. It just happens. You go with the vibe. But like you say, that's the best way to do it.
Absolutely, that's what it is. And that ties back into the question earlier about how to feel. And so that's how the finished product, in my mind, music is supposed to move the audience.
Yeah.
And so in my mind, that's how I move you. It's I transpire you into a place.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
No, we can
so
feel
basically, I'm saying, come on, let me take you there. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Absolutely, absolutely. So how long have you been doing music for then? Is this something you've been doing a long time, is it?
Commercially, I started really getting serious about it about 2004. By 2006, I was like, yes, I'm going to do this. But I was born with it. I'm one of those kids that sang in the church choir. It's a hand-me-down talent.
Yeah.
So it came down through my mother's bloodline.
Sick,
Okay?
sick.
All the way down to the next generation because I've got a daughter in college and she's studying voice.
Yeah.
So, you understand what I'm saying?
Nice,
I
nice.
can tell you this is authentic. It's not something that, it's just there, bro.
Yeah, definitely. And it's nice, though, that you've got that experience and knowledge now to pass down to your daughter and, nurture her in the right way.
Yes,
So, big
yes,
up for
yes.
that.
It's a beautiful thing, man. I can't wait for that day because I've got